Hey, what up, y'all? Welcome. This is my little setup right here, but just where I chill and all that good stuff. I'm a Jawakpad, Muslims, my Muslim name, Arabic name, whatnot. But Jawakpad is a name, I'm just chilling today, went for a run this morning, just relaxing and all that good stuff. The reason why I'm bringing this to you guys is, I want to bring something new to y'all. I want to bring something new to the table. Many people in this world, they think, everyone thinks differently, and that's what truly inspires me is how people think differently. Because everyone thinks differently. That's what really matters in this world. If people all had the same mind, this world would be boring. If I had the same mind and I give someone else an idea, and they said, "Oh, I already thought about that," it's like, well, like it's kind of boring. Like if you want to hear something new, you feel me? So, anyways, before I go off track and everything, what I want to bring up today was the subject of being vegan. So, what exactly is being vegan? Being vegan consists of many things. Now, what I'm doing right here is I'm jotting down some notes as I'm saying this. I'll be looking over here, looking at the camera, things like that. The reason why I'm bringing this to the table is, I want to bring something new to the table. Like I said, I want to bring a brand new idea. Many people in this world, they say, "Oh, you're vegan, you're weird, you don't drink milk, you don't eat meat, you don't do this, you don't do that." I want to bring something new to the table. I want to bring what many people do not realize, what veganism really is. And I guess what I'm going to define that as, I'm gonna get my own definition, all that good stuff. I'm not about to look in a dictionary or anything like that. I'm just gonna do it off of a. And I used to be vegan for 3 years. Let me give a little background to that. I was vegan for 3 years and all that good stuff. I used to be vegan for 3 years, and when I was vegan for 3 years, I would like. First, I became vegetarian because I met a girl in high school, and her name was Susan. And so Susan, and I became friends, things like that. She started going to my soccer games, things like that. We hooked up. She's a very beautiful young lady and things like that. But I don't know why we broke up. Whatever, it's my fault. I'll take the blame. Whatever. Later on, after a few years, I seen her in college. Seen her a few years later in high school, things like that. I was like, man, why did I break up with this beautiful lady? Things like that. But she's a beautiful lady and all things like that. I got a lot of respect for her because she showed me a different path of being vegetarian. So I went vegetarian for a month. After that, I was doing some research because I really wanted to get fit. And so I found this guy up on Facebook. His name is Frank Madrano. Frank Madrano really gave me the inspiration. He gave me the inspiration to be able to change the whole world. To say, you know what, this world can be changed by one thing, and that's veganism. And he doesn't say that. That's not what he lives by. He likes calisthenics. He's very into fitness, things like that. But he opened my eyes into a new world of being vegan, of veganism. Of health, going to the gym. Improving one's health. Because in the end, I was told by a millionaire before in New Jersey, the state of New Jersey. I was told by a millionaire who owns property. Who's a very smart guy. Very intelligent guy. Got things going for him. He said the most wealth that you can have in your life is your health. And I believe that to this day. I'm only 21 years old, and I'm discovering that myself. Because I let myself go about 2 years ago when I broke up. It's a long story. I'll give you all a little bit more about that later on. But you know what? Why not? Let's just go into it. So, anyways, a little background of me. I was with my ex fiance, things like that, and she became my baby mama, things like that. I was a cheater. I wasn't staying loyal to her and all that stuff. It was very fucked up. It was a very fucked up situation. But I stuck to myself. I said I gotta stay true. I gotta be who I am. I'm only 21 years old. Back then I was 17, 18 years old. Whenever she had my baby, I was 18 years old, and I was, I was in jail and shit like that. But now I'm trying to leave all that past behind. I'm trying to leave that all behind me. You feel me? Like, I've lived a life that, not many other people have. I'm only 21 years old, you feel me? I mean, I got a baby mama, I got a wife, I got a lot of things up in my life that, you're like, damn, you're 21, you've already done all that? Matter of fact, I have. I've got friends and I've got people that I know who have got 3 kids, 2 kids. I've got my homeboy, I got some family and homeboys up in New Mexico who have 3 kids, and they're like fucking only 20, 21. It's like, damn, what the fuck? And I felt like I went through a lot, but I mean, everyone has their own path. Like I said, if you bring something the same to somebody else, you're like, hey, that's boring, because the same thoughts, it's boring. But you got different thoughts, different ideas. You bind those together, that's where everything's solved. So, anyways, so that's a little bit about my past, things like that. I used to be vegan in high school, very fit, very into fitness. Being led by Frank Madrano, just watching his videos, things like that. I was never like mentored or anything like that. Like hopefully one day I will be, and something like that. But he inspires me a lot, just his fitness, things like that. Anyways, in high school, I ran cross country, played soccer, did any sport that I can get involved in. I was never the best at any sport. By all means, I was never the best, but it was always my passion, my heart to be able to say, I want to join that sport and I want to become something of myself in that sport. At least the last thing I want to do is be on the bench. So I found out running with you, never on the bench. You know, you're either in junior varsity or you're in varsity. And I ran with both crews. I was never really at the varsity level because I only did 1 year. That was my that was my senior year in high school. So, anyways, I was very fit. I'll post some pictures up later on. Things like that. And anyways, so I used to be very fit, and I want to bring that back to you guys. So 2 years later down the road, after all the bullshit that I went through, I'm not vegan, and now I'm trying to go back vegan. I've been vegan for the last few hours. That's nothing. I mean, if you feel 3 years or something, that's still not a lot of time compared to a lot of other people. But I've learned, when I was vegan, like my breathing gets better, everything's much better, and that's what really makes me passionate. That's what really opens up my heart. That's what opens up my mind. You feel me? So, anyways, what is veganism? Veganism, in my terms, would something be like, veganism is abstaining. I'm very slow with this. So, abstaining from any and all animal byproducts and
it's my day. Like, why can't we just chill?
So abstaining from any and all animal products, any animal byproducts, and anything and everything else from an animal, including but not limited.
Surprise, another night of turn up.
But not including but not limited to meat, eggs. I guess you can classify that as just dairy overall. So meat, dairy, honey, gelatin. And if you take it as serious as I was taking it, your shampoo, your conditioner, body wash, your toothpaste, everything, is going to be vegan. Now, I'm going to teach you one thing that's very valuable, because I used to be very humble when I was vegan. I was like, look, damn, I fucked up. Like, I accidentally ate this gelatin. Like, I went crazy over that. But one time I talked with this lady when I was snowboarding up in Powderhorn, up in Colorado, and I was talking with her. She was like a dietitian or something like that. And she was telling me, like, look, there's no perfect vegan, because I sat down with her and I asked her a few questions about being vegan, because she's vegan herself, actually. And, I prayed and I asked that someone would come up in my life, that would be vegan and things like that. And she was vegan. Anyways, check it out. So veganism is abstaining from any and all animal byproducts and anything and everything else from an animal, including but not limited to meat, dairy, eggs, honey. So eggs is dairy, but so anyways, meat, dairy, eggs, honey, gelatin, all that good stuff. You want to stay away from that. You want to stay away from leather. You want to stay away from products that have animal testing, such as the shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, everything that we all use on a daily basis, all those type of things. But like she said, there's no perfect vegan. So if you fuck up, hey, you fucked up. We all fuck up. No one's a perfect vegan. Like, I wish I was a superhero, but I'm just not. You feel me? So anyways, so that's what veganism is to me. Again, I'm gonna say it's abstaining from any and all animal byproducts and anything and everything else from an animal, including but not limited to meat, dairy, eggs, honey, gelatin, even certain gums. Like even certain gums have things that you don't want to eat that have like the dye colors, anything like that. There's just so many things that you'd be like, well, that comes from an animal, and it actually does. It's quite the surprise. So anyways, that's what I want to go into. I want to go into veganism. Today is my first day, so what's today? Damn, I don't even know what today is. It's the February 13th, it's a Tuesday. So February 13th, Tuesday. Thank God it's not Friday the 13th. You feel me? So anyways, February the 13th, that's my first day of being vegan. And like I said, I'm very into fitness. Today I went in for a 2-mile run. Now that was very good. I live, I can't go into all those details, but I live a mile from the store, so I ran a mile to the store and a mile back. I didn't go inside the store and buy me a fucking a Hostess or anything like that. You feel me? Like a Twinkie or nothing, but I would have enjoyed it, especially now I'm a fat boy. Anyways, I'm gonna put this video to an end. Hopefully I'll get back at y'all maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, sometime very soon. But just get ready, for this veganism lesson. Get ready for what I'm gonna bring to y'all. It's not just veganism. There's many things up in this life that I want to bring to the table. But definitely, like I said, this fitness, the veganism, many things like that. Definitely things I want to emphasize on. Definitely things I'm gonna talk about every single day. Because the struggle is real being vegan. When I was vegan for 3 years, trust me, by all means, when I seen a piece of salmon walking by me, I was hungry. I wanted to grab that like I was a grizzly bear. Alright, anyways, I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Do me a favor. Hopefully, I'll be able to get back here all tonight or tomorrow. But do me a favor, stay in, like it, share it, love it, share it with your friends. Do whatever you got to do. Just make sure you stay tuned in. Late.